Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we finished killing the last of the various minions up above us in the Mind Flayer colony, which was curiously devoid of Mind Flayers, but we fought our way down into the bowels of this place. We have a half-wounded Catheric form before us, and it appears Night Song is way in the back here, being held captive. She is still alive, but there's also a Mind Flayer up there. And some Necromites over there. Looks like there's some Intellect Devourers down there. So, I think nothing else for it but to go forward and face our destiny.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
Yes, and I'm here to snuff out this whole evil plot and you with it. Why is the prism so important to you? Yeah, let's get him talking.
The very fact of your being attests to its power. Despite your infection, you resisted the brain here in the heart of its domain. What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their master? Let us speak plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me.
Pancakes?
My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more.
And pancakes.
For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Myrkul, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Well, we've got options. Enough talk, let's finish this. You're planning on betraying your allies. Let's go for it. And throw on a guidance boost. It's only a DC 18. But with all my ludicrous bonuses, it's enough.
Repent? Would that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid. He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is
Taking the nasty plunge. He ended himself. You are the terror that flaps in the night. Again, he killed himself. Okay, Blue Oyster Cult be damned, I fear the Reaper. Shit. And Shadowheart, as always, sums it up succinctly. Okay, so we now have Apostle of Myrkul, Visage of the Dead God. Yeah, necrotic damage halved, cold damage halved, poison damage halved. We have a whole bunch of Mind Flayer, well, not Mind Flayers. Got those there, got those there. And we have Hostage Sword of the Moon Maiden there. And a whole bunch of undead flunkies there. I'm thinking our best shot is getting her free first. So let us have her dash.
In position.
See if I can get there. And that cannot quite jump those guys. And okay. Yeah, you know, better idea.
Don't waste a step.
What's the plan? Have to keep going.
Actually, can we do a cleave? Well, I guess that took out the greater invisibility. I thought it lasted longer than that, but you know. Well, too frightened to move, but invulnerable.
For a dull moment. Swift as my feet can carry me.
I'm ready. Got to press on. Back on your feet. Take two.
Swords eat sorcery. Where do I go from here?
Can I do a Thunder Wave from here without hitting everyone else? Apparently not. But what the heck? Let's try and mess with the mind of a god.
Think you can take me on?
And critical hit him with the pommel of my sword.
With the weave. He's on.
And that last bit of acid damage did it. And we just got an achievement. No free lunches. Defeat the Apostle Myrkul before it consumes...
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Now, we pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed!
You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Translation, loot the bodies and let's get out of here.
Fitting end to the chosen of Myrkul.
Looking ahead.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
Yep. Kever transformed himself during the fight. What was that?
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Myrkul's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the Dead Three.
And yeah, explanation for those who don't need it, but Chosen of the Dead 3. 3 total bastard adventurers who decided to try and kill the god of death. He was tired of his existence, so he agreed to surrender his power to him. They each wound up choosing part of his portfolio, got killed, basically for being jerks and rebelling against the king of the gods, and then separately managed to come back and reclaim a bit of their power. Fun story.
Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together, and with those stones, and that crown, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
What are the stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Netherese. These chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
So what do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun.
Pardon me.
The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the Chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Okay, well, we can also take Kefrik's Warhammer. The Reaper's Embrace, very rare heavy armor. Kefrik's Shield. I'm passing all of that on to Karlik, clearly, although she is now burdened, I think. Supply pack. Send that to camp. And a crumpled note. Papa, I love you. Love from IZ. That'd be Isabel, I think.
Breathe deep and move.
Wanna dance? soldier.
Oh, wait. Let's see, we jump down here, we've got the Grand Design. Let's see, dictated, described beyond this by Enver Gortash. The Grand Design is the Mind Flayer's species-wide ambition to return to the days of their conquering greatness through a sudden act of mass metamorphosis, giving the Elder Brain an overall command, an implacable army of Iflid slave warriors which defeat their old enemies, human and humanoid, Githyanki and Ulfanoid. Of course, this is delusional madness, megalomania on cosmic scale, and now just how we're going to turn to our purposes. We're going to help the Mind Flayers enact their Grand Design, but only in the way that suits us. The Iflids shall have their crusade to enslave, but they'll be acting in turn as our slaves, and we shall determine how, when, and where of the great outbreak. To be precise, I, Gortash, will determine these things as commanding. The Grand Design is clearly a Bainite task. So yeah, we'll pick that up. Invitation to Lord Gortash. Lord Gortash, the Committee of Concerned Patriarchs like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at High Hall to discuss plans, short and long term, for an economic livelihood of Baldur's Gate, Tuesday at the 12th. Noon lunch will be served. May we count on your attendance. Never know, that might be useful. Silver Glass, invasion plans for the Sword Coast. Silver Knife. Silver Glass. Amulet of the Absolute. The Absolute End. Underneath this book concerning the cult of the Absolute and the dangers it presents is scrawled this responsive text. This hastily written drivel is admittedly well-intentioned. Its author is clearly fizzling with fear of the Absolute. The problem is they conflate the rise of the cult with other things like the heat death of the universe, the resurrection of one-eyed Vecna the Lich, the proliferation of necromantic excess, and even the withering of some imported fruits from cult. This person needs a glass of water and a lie down. Alright, well I think that is all the loot that we need to get here. And yet we've taken his armor, so nothing else to do but take the portal to the surface.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the Absolute. How?
Seems he was serving as Bane, covers of Myrkul, who knows the powers he's gained since you knew him.
I'd never have protected a Bainite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Yeah, careful, Karlik, you're burning up.
You bet your ass I am. And I won't stop till that fucker is dead.
Okay, well, we're back in Moonrise Towers on the main floor. Looks like our allies are here, but looks like Gale has something to say too.
No one stop me.
So let me talk to him real quick.
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long, and I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands.
You seem in a good mood. I thought you might be more subdued after coming close to blowing up.
Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed, but after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited.
The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing.
Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up a little. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory.
We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Let's get to Baldur's Gate first of all.
Indeed. The journey awaits. One foot in front of the other is tried and true, I find.
Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Feathery sects are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away.
You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Famous last
Better make camp
words.
soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Well, in point of fact, we can go to camp at this point, but it looks like we have quite a few of our allies to speak with here. Wivers is here wanting to say something. You know, we'll go ahead and save here. And next time, we will start catching up with our allies and figuring out what to do about that army of darkness that is sweeping up on Baldur's Gate. And the fact that as dire as things look, we did just kill the Chosen of a God. 1 down, 2 to go. But thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll pick up the adventure from here next time. Take care until then.